Wrestling, welcome back to Talkn Clix, where we celebrate the heroes of Heroclix. I am your host, Wespool, and with me, as always, my faithful cohort, Scott, son of John. Hello, Scott.
Good evening.
We have a special show for you tonight. Who's our special guest tonight?
Tonight we have Mr. Kevin Maloney.
Hello, Kevin.
Hello, everybody. How y'all doing?
Great. Any relation to Kevin Feige, the CEO of Marvel?
I am not.
Oh, okay. So, Kevin, where are you from?
I am from Niceville, Florida. Niceville, Florida. Yep, right in the Panhandle. I don't know if you know where Destin or Pensacola, Panama City is, but right there by Destin.
Yeah, back when we actually had spare money, my family would go down to Pensacola once a year and spend a few days on the white sandy beaches. Wife loves it down there.
You know, I've lived here my entire life, and I don't go to the beach at all.
Don't blame you.
I'm afraid the kids might try to push me back in or something, you know?
So, where do y'all play y'all's at the local game store or at home?
Local game store, TBS Comics in Fort Walton Beach.
What day do y'all play? And how many players?
Saturday. It's about 2 o'clock, and there's about anywhere from 8 to 12 of us any given Saturday, depending on what's going on.
Nice.
That's nice. That's a nice attendance.
Yeah, we had 8 yesterday, as a matter, or 7 yesterday. One had to leave to go do another military gaming at Hurlburt Field.
So if I Google Florida man, is your name going to pop up in any articles?
No, not my name is not going to pop up at all. I don't run naked through McDonald's or fight alligators in the street or anything like that, or do dope for that matter. You know.
Yet, it's Florida.
Yeah, there you go.
Are
a
you?
lot of that happens in South Florida. So,
did you serve in the military?
I did not.
Do you have any?
I am law enforcement though.
Do you have any fun nicknames?
Pillsbury 32 is the only name that I go by on when HC Realms was up and running, and that's who I am on the win for Wizkids.
Pillsbury 32?
Yep.
Where's that come from?
When I was 15, 16 years old, I worked at Eglin Golf Course, and one of the guys there started calling me Pillsbury. I'm 6'2", 380 pounds. So ever since then, and go by Pillsbury, and my favorite number is 32 because of Magic Johnson and Shaquille O'Neal, stuff like that.
If we poke your belly, you're going to laugh?
No.
No, it's a clubbing. So what's the worst job you've ever had?
But the truth, I don't think I've ever really had a bad job.
Okay, what job do you have now?
Job now, I'm a law enforcement officer. I work for the Florida Department of Corrections, Office of the Inspector General. I do all internal investigation, criminal-wise, for and against inmates, for and against officers.
Okay.
Thank you.
Wow. Thank you for your service.
Thank you.
Before we get any further in, I want to do a little fashion show for those that are watching the show and not listening to it. What are you wearing tonight, Scott?
I'm wearing a Talkn Clix shirt.
Awesome.
And I got it off of the website.
Which website's that?
Yeah, I don't know. It's in the link tree.
It's printify.com. It's in our link tree of different social media applications. I'm wearing the Red, White, and Clix version. So if you guys want to wear our merch and support Team Talkn Clix, you can go to that site. Or if you want to support Red, White, and Clix, go to that site and buy a fun little shirt or hat and proudly wear it to your next event.
Fantasy football. I got to pump the fantasy football.
Yes,
I am not getting the traction that I was hoping for. If you play fantasy football, you do?
I do.
You're welcome to join our fantasy football league. And if you outplace me in our fantasy football league, it's free. If you rank higher than me at the end of the season, I will mail you a booster of the newest set.
Nice. Okay.
Boosters on me. Shipping's on me. All you got to do is beat me.
Okay.
I wonder if you'd have
I'll
more
get with
traction.
y'all after the show and do that.
I wonder if you had more traction if it was fantasy wrestling. So there seems to be a lot of wrestlers in the Clix community.
Yeah.
There are a lot of wrestlers, but there's a lot of fantasy football players too. I mean, I'm in like 2 other fantasy football leagues with Clix players. I just didn't want to saturate it with the same group of people over and over and over.
Well, how many's in your league?
I was gonna try and cap it at 12. I was gonna put 16, whatever I get. If I get 16, I'm sure I can beat 4 people. That way, if I have to give away a brick, I can give away a brick.
Gotcha. How many do you have right now, then?
3.
3? Gotcha. Well, I know if you like Brett to play, I know he'll play. He just joined my wife's league.
Like, do you know Zach?
I haven't talked to Zach in a while. Zach Sprague?
Yeah.
I think it's Spragan. I haven't talked to him in a while. But there's 4 of us in our local Heroclix group that play fantasy football.
Bring them on. I'll gladly put them in the system, and we can all. The draft is going to be Tuesday at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time before the football season starts. So all your preseason stuff's out of the way. All your injuries are locked.
There we go.
So all you have to do is sign up a team and just no money out of your pocket and just play fantasy football. It's awesome.
Talk snack.
So I see a Marvel T-shirt and a Marvel cup. I'm guessing you're a DC guy.
Yep. DC fan, through and through. No, I am a Marvel fan. I'm actually a X-Men Brotherhood fan, but I do like Marvel hands down.
So you must be pretty excited for X-Men 97 coming out.
Yes, I am.
Yes, very much. So am I. May I ask your age, sir?
48.
48. Okay, cool. Yep. So you were around the age group that would play the Marvel superheroes face rip if you played D&D at the time.
We did not do D&D Marvel or anything like that. No, we just did D&D for the longest time.
How about Shadowrun? You ever play that?
Never. I played the tabletop from Wizkids. I still have the. I don't know if y'all remember the big. They're like action figures. Shadowrun. I still have those sitting right out in the garage to my right.
Nice.
Never played it from Heroclix, but I played it when it was a like a D&D book set that came out. Fantasy role playing.
What is your most prized Heroclix figure in your collection?
Probably Cthulhu.
Cthulhu?
Wow. Cthulhu from the Heroclix.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
That's before my time.
That's a giant, good-looking piece, though. Oh,
it is very good. Piece. Sitting right up there on my shelf in the garage. So
that's one I don't have. I didn't. Every Heroclix that I got just kind of went to the side. I wish that they had the compatibility of Heroclix other than the sculpts, but they didn't come. It wasn't compatible. Have you ever used Roll20?
I have not.
Keep it that way.
Reason for that, or you just never played it?
Not much of a online gamer, and never been interested in playing Heroclix online. Just the group around here, and then I've been to Heroclix for Huntington's. I think it's 3 or 4 of the 5 years. We have a local player here that has Huntington's disease, Bill Stoller, and there's a Bill Stoller Award at H4H. And just never had the urge to play online. I've been to Worlds 2 years running now, and then, like I said, H4H, I think 4 of the 5 years.
What's the furthest you traveled for an event?
Probably Worlds, which would be 6 hours, 4 hours.
Probably 4.5 to 6 hours. Yeah, it's closer to 6.
Yep.
Depending upon traffic as well.
Well,
you ever had a hiatus?
Go ahead.
You ever taken a hiatus from Heroclix?
Only whenever Heroclix dropped out, I think it was Hammer of Thor.
Before Hammer of Thor.
They had that 2-year hiatus.
It was roughly 15, 16 months, but yeah, it felt like 2 years.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's when I think Tops took it over, and then it just bounced around, and then here we are now.
After it bounced around, yeah.
So how long have you been in the game?
Since Infinity Challenge.
Wow. A lot longer than me.
Sorry, Wes. I don't know any babies. It's all old people.
Yeah. There's an individual, doesn't play anymore. Him and his brother I've known. I worked with their mom, James Flores. Known him for years. And him and his brother went to a local gaming shop here and got me into the game because they know I'm a Marvel fan. And we played every Wednesday and Saturday, and then probably Clobberin' Time and Mutants and Monsters is when I really started traveling to like to Panama City, to Pensacola to play, and just basically did the circuit Saturday, Sunday, Wednesday night. We just play wherever I could play.
How far is Orlando from you?
Orlando is 6.5 to 7 hours.
So you haven't been to the Clix Championship Open in Orlando yet.
I've been there 1 year. I couldn't go this year because I was on call at work. And I think two other people, only one of us went, which was Brian Holthauser. He went down there for that. And I want to say he won the 3v3 tournament with two other people.
So
I don't care where you go play Clix. It's always a fun time.
yes.
So
Yes. Yes.
Heroclix when you first started, Heroclix now. How do you feel? I know it's apples and oranges, but what would you enjoy more, the old school or the new school?
The old school only because I don't like the fact that you could see my dials. I like the way it used to be where you had to memorize how many clicks it took to kill that character. Just being able to reach over, say, hey, can I see your card? And then count, okay, I'm doing 5 here. So you're going to take 3, and then I'm going to be able to do 4 more, so you're going to take 2. And then I don't like that. I like the memory game.
it took away a lot of the memory game. Like,
Yeah.
man, before even rotation, back in those old uncarded sets, you had to basically memorize, 200 dials?
Yes.
Okay, Scott.
100 dials out of each set, basically, because there were some that was kind of but it was like, man, if you knew all the dials and you knew your stuff, there was no gotchas.
Scott, I know I look like I'm 25, but I don't have the memory of a 25-year-old. I can't remember all that stuff, man.
Come on, Ultimate Thor. He had the horseshoe dial. He started off with like a 12 attack or 11 attack. His defense was terrible. And he went all the way down to like a 9 and a 14, but it came back up on the attack. His defense stayed low, though.
You talking about the Ultimate Thor or the original Thor in
The Ultimate Thor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
That Thor was fun.
Favorite team to play in the beginning when Infinity Challenge was the 3 Wasp, free move Avengers, the uncommon, the blue rings, 2 blue ring. I can't think of his name. He's a master. Huh?
Oh, was
Yellow
it Black
Black
Panther? I love Black Panther too.
1 yellow Black Panther, and then 2 blue whirlwinds, and a red ringed bullseye. So your 3 people carry up your other 3 characters. Black Panther outwits them. You got 11 attack with flurry from the 1 whirlwind, the other whirlwind, and then 3 damage from bullseye. I mean, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 damage in 1 turn. That's
Good times. Good times.
Yeah. Yes.
Do you consider yourself a meta player?
Meta, no. I do not like meta. Like at Worlds, I do not plan on playing in Modern. I don't really care for Modern too much. I don't mind Silver Age. Modern is just, in my opinion, especially like now, is Spirit of Vengeance, Hulk, Prime Colossus, or I think the last. I didn't pay attention to what the new meta was that took out the Prime Colossus. I think it was Rogue. I don't know. I don't remember what it was, but no, I really don't pay attention to the meta. I don't care for the meta. I just like to play, throw dice, and have a good time.
Since we're talking throwing dice, you have a crit hit or a crit miss. What are you going to get first?
Normally, I would get a crit hit before I get a crit miss, but after the first crit hit, I've got 2 or 3 crit misses coming. So, matter of fact, like I said, we played yesterday. Brett come up with build 3 characters, each one up to 300 points. I played, my piece was Apocalypse, the ultimate prize or ultra prize from Swords, and I didn't realize on click 2 they had Steel Energy because I hadn't played that figure in a while. So I just went through the entire dial without Steel Energy. that was just, I mean, it was going to be hard to beat. It was going to be hard to take out. So, like I said, there were 7 of us. It come down to 2 iconic Doomsdays, which was me and another buddy of ours named Will, and Brett with God Doom. And we ended up taking out God Doom, and then I took out Will, and we went our separate ways. So,
How
Good
do you
job.
feel
Brett needs some
about
whippings.
what's that?
Say good job. Brett needs some whipping.
So is Brett a mutual friend of yours?
yes, yes. Brett Ray, like I said, I've known him probably 15, 20 years just based on TBS in Pensacola, TBS in Fort Walton. TBS in Pensacola was always known as the Metagamers, which you had mentioned Zach earlier. I cannot think of the other guy's name that Brett was real good friends with, but they
Steven.
were always okay. They were always known as the meta players, to where we like to play more thematic, X-Men versus Brotherhood, or Avengers versus Masters of Evil, or Fantastic Four going against the Galactus, or something like that. In Fulton Beach, we had a more laid back approach to Heroclix.
Since you play a lot of casual, do you prefer constructed or sealed events?
I prefer sealed. I think it somewhat evens the playing field, even though last year at Worlds for the 3v3 team, if you pulled Darkseid, he was difficult to take out.
Yeah, I played in the team event. I was Sub-Zero at the event. We did not pull a Darkseid. I had to face Darkseid multiple times, and it was like, if I could chew through his dial, I'm like, success, I got to do it again. It's not going to happen.
Yeah. Well, last year when we win, it was Brett, John, and myself that were going to play in teams. Well, Brian wanted to play, so I stepped out of that team and let Brian take my place, and still hear about it this year from Brett and John. Why the hell did you trade out for Brian? But, what the hey, it ended up picking up, I was sitting outside Worlds in the lobby at a bench, and I think it was Noah came up and said, "Are you playing in the teams?" I said, "No, I stepped out so one of my other friends could play." Well, me and my brother, do you want to join me and my brother Logan? So I joined Noah and Logan, and we ended up taking the win from the 3v3.
Nice.
Yep, really enjoyed that. And I pulled Darkseid. So I think it was 3 or 4 matches against Darkseid, and won each one of those 1v1s. And then
it's just a roll off basically for Darkseid.
Essentially, yes. It's just a roll off. And whoever gets the first attack in will typically take it.
So I alluded to Red, White, and Clix at the beginning of the show. Are you familiar with it?
I am not. I've heard Brett talk about some tournaments. I think it's in like Indiana or something like that, I do believe. A little bit further north than I would like to go, but eventually I would like to try to go to all the different big tournaments or big get-togethers for Heroclix.
Well, Red, White, and Clix is a little different than most other tournaments. It's something I started last year. I took a note from Scott Porter, and it's H for H. So Red, White, and Clix is all about veterans.
Okay.
All the proceeds go to a veteran nonprofit organization. Last year we raised about $4,000, and the organization we donated to actually intervened in 28 veteran suicides just since January. So it's something the community can do, and it really makes a direct impact. Something tangible that they can say, "Oh wow, this had an impact." It's a 2-day event. It is 12 hours from your house. I know Pensacola is exactly 12 hours from here, so I'm sure it's not far from you. I price out better than anybody else. We have the 300 Modern, of course, and we have sealed events, and we have brand new constructed events based off of Scott Johnson and his Clix Roulette. So different kinds of fun stuff going on. I'm pricing out like crazy. I just put out a flyer today online. So it's something you definitely check out. It's going to be November 15th and 16th.
15th, 16th of
November. Yep.
November. Okay.
All right,
November.
so do you consider yourself a better pilot or a better builder?
I really don't think I'm any good at either one of them. When I was first started playing, hands down the better pilot. Because I don't like the meta, I don't play a lot of meta. So I did. We had a Silver Age over in Mississippi. Ended up playing Supersaurus, Gwen Stacy from the old Spider-Man set that said you couldn't use super senses within 4. Black Panther, Chair Panther. Nope, I couldn't use Chair Panther because of Super Sword, but I don't remember the rest of the team. But I ended up playing that and lost my first round because Prime Colossus had the shield that gives defend, and I missed my first attack. And then after that with Super Sword because I was doing 6 damage to everybody because I had a ball and chain to him. So my quake damage becomes 6 to everybody within 3, and I could not hit the 22 defense with a 14 attack. So he took me out, and I'm like, okay, have a good day. And I think I won the next 3 matches and missed the final because I lost to one individual. Like I said, I don't like the meta, so I just put that together and kind of played it. It worked well, but it didn't that day. I think my wife thinks that. Yep. Hello. That's my wife, Cindy.
Hi, Cindy.
I'm Cindy.
Okay, now my dog puppy. Yeah, I've got a Rottweiler as well, and she was in the window until my wife got home, and now she's hyper and running, or not running around, but he is here.
So are you a more aggressive or defensive player?
More of a defensive player. I don't. The newest thing that I really do not like about Clix is the 16 by 16 maps. I think they're too alpha strike. But it's the evolution of the game, so you got to play it if you like the game. And I love the game, so I still play on them. Of course, I play it, but I wish they'd go back to 24 by 24.
Oh my gosh, those are huge maps.
Huge. Yes.
Like I miss the 24 by 24 maps for certain games, but I love playing close combat. So back in the day when a bush would stop you or tall grass would stop you while you're moving was not advantageous if they're just going to shoot you from 10 away.
Correct.
We put this little chair in the doorway and now you're going to stop.
Well, back then I enjoyed range teams. Now, like Super Sore, close combat. So that's what I enjoy. Now it's probably a little bit of both, actually. But the close combat I do like as well.
When a new set drops, how much of it do you usually buy?
DC, I buy 1 case. Hold on. Cindy, walk away.
Yeah, what?
She's, I don't want her to hear how much I buy,
Don't want to get you in
DC,
trouble.
yeah, that's DC. I normally buy 1 case. Marvel, I buy 2.
So how much you're going to buy of Lantern Legacy?
One case more than likely. Which I'm assuming that's going to be the one for the battle royales at Worlds, which I am going to Worlds. So that may limit how much I buy because I'll be doing a lot of battle royales. So I'll be able to draft a lot of the common, uncommon, rare, super rares, and possibly chases. So,
Well, you mentioned you're a big X-Men guy. Just so you know, I don't have confirmation yet. I won't know until after Worlds because Wizkids is Wizkids and distribution's crazy right now. But on November 15th, 16th at Red, White, and Clix, I should be, knock on wood, the first major event to have X-Men 97.
nice.
I have no actual reason to say that other than just guessing, but it feels right to me.
There you go. And that would be something to look forward to, yes.
Salty or sweet is your next question.
What's that?
Salty or sweet?
Meaning what?
Flavor wise, or how do people describe you? Your choice.
Oh, sour. Neither one of them. Sour. Yeah. So my,
Do you put
I don't know if you cuss on this or not, but most of the players here, they are known to me as dipshits because it's like, hey, you can't do that. And then they're like, in the very next turn, they do the same thing I just told them. I say, hey, dipshit, I just told you can't do that. And so now everybody calls each other that,
Dipshit.
and we go from there. So
do you put M&Ms in your popcorn?
no, I got this from my wife, chocolate covered peanuts.
Nice.
Goobers is what they are.
Yep.
Yep. So
You're up, Scott.
you know if Colossus is going to be in X-Men 97? Or, yeah, X-Men 97? Is there going to be a Colossus in it?
Nobody knows yet. We don't see anything. that I know
Gotcha.
of.
You say maybe?
'Cause that's my favorite character is Colossus.
I feel like Colossus is kind of like the Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman of DC, where if there's a X-Men set and doesn't have Wolverine, Colossus, Cyclops, Magneto, it's not an X-Men set. They just have to do it every time.
Correct. Well, when you throw Professor X and Storm in there, and that's your core X-Men Brotherhood pieces.
Well, they've only ever done one good Colossus, and that was in Wolverine, but or Deadpool. Wolverine.
I like the one who was Acolytes.
Um,
Protector of Magneto.
that was Deadpool Wolverine, I think it was, or
No, that's been a while.
not. It was not. It's the other Deadpool set prior to this one, prior to this previous one.
Oh, there was a good Colossus in that one too. No, they've had good Colossus. The one that you call him with the ID card was the one from the Deadpool set.
Okay.
All right, since I started playing, there's only been one good Colossus.
Gotcha.
Fair.
But I look forward to him in it was the second or third set when they came out. They had the very first Iceman. I traded when I went to Dragon Con in Atlanta. I ended up pulling some boosters there, and I pulled an Iceman. I traded a buddy of mine for his Colossus figure, and I was happy with that, even though I do like Iceman as best.
So for being a Colossus fan, the original Patrick Stewart movie Colossus or the Deadpool Colossus, which one's better?
Probably original Colossus. The animated one was kind of funny, but not animated, but
CGI. Yeah.
CGI.
CGI. Was all right, but I like the original one better. Stop talking. Just stop talking to me.
Does she play Heroclix?
No.
You have any children?
Have a 33-year-old daughter. Just had our.
She don't play.
She don't play there. No. I'm hoping our grandbaby just turned 1 in July 19th, and I hope he's going to play.
He's not.
She said he's not, but.
So, okay, maybe this is a question for your wife. What is her interpretation of you playing this nerd game for so long?
I'll let her answer it. Oh, she's not even yet. Come here. I thought she was still in the kitchen behind me.
I didn't see her walk out the door. So, what is your interpretation of this fine young man here playing this game for 20 plus years?
What's
What do
he
you think
talking
of
about?
Heroclix. He's asking your opinion. What do you
Fine
think
young
about
man,
me?
baby.
Yeah. Fine young man. She's like, he talking about you
What do I think about you playing Heroclix?
for the last 20 years.
You enjoy it.
Okay.
So I'm happy that you found something you enjoy.
Well,
I'm not crazy about how much you spend.
I guess. Yeah. See, that she doesn't like how much money I spend on the game.
Okay,
But
what about the trips?
Yeah.
Are those cool too?
it's not too heavy about the trips, only because I'm gone and she has to take care of the puppy now or the dog. But we went to
But you do your thing, I do my thing. So
correct, and that's
it's out probably.
it evens out because she'll go places with our daughter. Like the week before World, she's going to Atlanta.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's going to Atlanta with our daughter for my daughter's work, and then the week after that, I'll go to Memphis for Worlds and go from there. We went to Colts, Indianapolis. I don't remember what conventions in Indianapolis.
Gen Con.
Gen Con.
Gen
I went
Con.
to Gen Con the first time like 4 or 5 years ago, and we had a deal that if I went to Gen Con, we'd go to a Colts game. So we ended up going to Colts game on Sunday. And
I went to Gen Con.
our ultimate goal is to go to every NFL stadium. And I think I'm on 9, or I think you're on 5 or 6. I'm on one more than so,
One more, yeah.
yeah. 'Cause I went to Giant Stadium before Giant Stadium got torn down. So I'm one more. I'm one ahead of her. But
Well, thank you for being part of the show.
no.
There's 3 with Saints, 4, Atlanta 5, 6 with Indy. I think that's it. So you've been to 7, I've been to 6.
Okay, 7 and 6. I was off by 2.
Indy Stadium is beautiful.
Yes.
That's
The last one that she wants to go to is Tennessee's. That's the very last one. She does not like the Titans because she's a Jags fan. So
The Jags are never any good.
that's yes.
I'm sorry.
She just said nobody asked you.
Look, I live in Houston, and I don't even like whatever team is here. The Texans? Yeah. I don't like them.
So what is your team then?
Since the early 90s, it's been Buffalo, and it's had a long time to come back around to be decent.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm a
What about
Colts
you?
fan through and through.
You're a what?
Colts fan.
Colts fan? Gotcha.
So we put out on the internet for community questions. We had a response from Mark Bird all the way down in Australia. It says, "Hi,
Wow.
Kevin."
CCO champion Mark Bird.
Yes. Congratulations, Mark. He says, "Hi, Kevin. Hope you've been enjoying the Talkn Clix experience so far with Wes and Scott. What was your first experience of DC or Marvel superheroes? Was it comics, cartoon, live action, cartoon movie, live action movie, video games, or other?"
It would be other. Long time ago, they come out with a set of Marvel collector cards. And I was like, I don't know, 8 years old, 9 years old. And the owner of TBS Comics, her name is Rose. She passed away a couple of years ago, unfortunately. Great woman. Her son, Ed Nayring, took it over. But back then, TBS Comics was like a little hole in the wall right here in my hometown of Niceville. And I'd go up there and Mom would give me 50 cents, 75 cents, something like that, and I'd go buy a pack of cards. And over time, I collected that entire set. So that was my first interaction or being into Marvel. And then DC come out with a set after that, and I collected those as well. And I still have those sitting out in the garage as well.
Nice. What 3 figures are at the top of your own Heroclix Hall of Fame and why?
Again, the Cthulhu, just because it's very difficult to get nowadays. Any Colossus piece that I have, just because it's my favorite character. The Prime Colossus, I like to have. That's probably my second favorite one. And first would be Cthulhu, just because it's so hard. And I guess any X-Men or Brotherhood figure after that. I do like the Phoenix Wolverine, which is now part of the meta now for Spirit of Vengeance. So, but I would say those 3 figures are those 2 figures, and then X-Men Brotherhood period.
Was Prime Colossus worth all the hype, or how do you feel about Prime Colossus?
He is all the hype. I mean, he's been part of several tournaments that have won, period. I've never been able to get him to work because every time I use him in a game, which has been probably 4 times, I haven't hit with him at all. I'd roll and I'd miss. So I don't know, either my dice are just broke or I don't know how to play him properly. So
I mean, he's a 20 defense. There's really no wrong way to play him.
22 defense.
22 with the Smash and Destroy set. Standard, he's a 20 defense.
We kind of talked about this already, but are you an aggressive, defensive, or responsive player?
More of a defensive player that likes to respond to what my opponent has done, but defensive hands down.
What's your favorite gameplay memory? Who was it with, and what happened?
Joshua Johnson, right here locally at TBS. I was playing Zirin the Tester, and one of his characters took out Zirin. I just could not hit with Zirin the Tester, and one of his figures just constantly took him down, and I ended up losing that tournament because of that. And ever since then, he has snide comments to say and whatnot. Like, you got to believe in magic.
It's time to put that one to bed.
Yes, yes. I mean, that was probably 15, 17, 18 years ago. But yeah, I don't get to see him as often as some of us would like to, just because his family and Boy Scouts and stuff. But we still do play Blood Bowl, different games with him when he gets a chance to come in and play.
Did that experience change anything for you about the game?
No, none. Because you win some, you lose some, and to me, it's based on the luck of the dice with strategy, but it comes down to the dice. If I have a 14 attack, I'm trying to hit an 18, and I can't roll a 4 on 2d6. That's an
You
issue.
do it on 1d6 all day long.
That's it. Yes. So, but the other one, probably even best experience was probably Worlds of last year, winning the 3v3 championship with Noah and Logan. Only because I didn't know them two from never seen them before, never met them before, and then to win that and playing, and I cannot think of his name. I think he's from Oklahoma. I cannot think of his name. Short, bald-headed guy. Spencer. There you go. I played against Spencer. He had the giant worm from Masters of Time, and it was just a blast. I mean, I had fun playing against him. Bob Gowan, I enjoyed playing against him at Heroclix for Huntington's. So, but I would say the ultimate one would be winning 3v3. That was fun.
When you say short and bald, I just think of Scott Cranston every time.
Nah. Spencer's awesome. I love Spencer.
Yeah, Spencer's a good guy.
He's a ball of joy.
Yes.
So you said you enjoy sealed. Is there a right and wrong way to open a booster?
Do you open
it up
top?
from the bottom.
From the bottom. Do you cut it, or do you just push it in?
I do. Neither. I actually run my finger down the side that's still connected.
Still, it's on the bottom.
Yes.
Thank you.
And I open it up and pull out the plastic tray and go from there.
Well, you're wrong.
Thank you for being a bottom opener, sir.
I'm wrong.
No,
what is the right way then?
That is the right way. The bottom. Generally, you can just press the bottom end. The tape comes off real easy. But if you want to rip the cardboard apart on the bottom, that's fine. You're still on the bottom.
Yes.
It's the fastest way. It's not the right way.
So lift the tab from the top or push the tape in.
Just so you know, Wes, have you played in Team Worlds?
Not Team Worlds, no.
No. Have you been to a team event sealed?
Yes.
3v3?
Yes.
Where you're having to make a team in like 15 minutes, along with opening all the boosters.
10 boosters
in there.
Yeah.
The fastest way is generally the best way.
Yes.
All right. I'll let it go. Are you like a completionist, or do you just kind of just collect here and there?
Nope, I'm a completionist. I have almost every Marvel set since the beginning.
Wow.
Yes.
Every figure of every set?
Yeah. All the LEs from Infinity Challenge up through Bruce Banner, Victor Creed, the limited edition for those.
Victor Creed is tough.
Yes. Yeah.
The Victor Creed is expensive.
So do you have a warehouse full of all this stuff somewhere?
They're all in toolboxes. I've got the garage full and a bedroom in my house full, and my wife hates it.
And praying there's no flooding.
Yes.
What would you say your alter ego would be if you were a superhero or villain? Colossus?
Colossus, yes. Kind-hearted, but don't piss me off. That kind of thing. Because, I mean, very easygoing until basically shit hits the fan.
So Colossus Pillsbury.
There you go. Yeah.
Let's see here.
What color was the dress?
Blue. With a white stain.
I didn't ask about Monica's dress.
Huh?
I said I didn't ask about Monica's dress.
You just had the dress. So I assumed that's the dress you were talking about.
No, we're talking about that internet dress that was blue and black or white and gold.
Oh, gotcha. And then I went a totally different route than you did.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I followed. I picked up what you're putting down.
So the weather in your area has been pretty chaotic this last year. How you survived it?
So far, so good. I mean, it hasn't been too bad in this area. Panama City was hit a couple years back by Michael, but the last couple years have been pretty good. The snow was a welcome change, but we were ready for it to go. Because it hadn't snowed here in 30 years, 15 years, something like that. And then I think it was this year or last year it snowed, one of the two. But all in all, it's been pretty good.
We talked about moving down to that area a few years back, and this last year, watching all the hurricanes and stuff go through, and I was like, I'm kind of glad we didn't move down there.
It's very difficult for the storm to come up and get that section. It's going to be wound down coming up the coastline of Florida or across Florida.
Yep.
So I believe that area that this gentleman's in is not going to get pounded like you would if Category 5 storm hit Louisiana.
Yeah.
The last couple has hit either to the way east of us to Tallahassee or way west of us in New Orleans, Louisiana area. We haven't had a direct hit in a while, and I don't want it.
No. I mean, I live in Houston, Texas area, so we've had direct hits. Harvey was brutal. And then we had other storms. Allison wasn't even a hurricane. It was a tropical storm. It wiped out a bunch of stuff. But we're not here to talk about tropical storms.
That's true.
How do you feel about
We're talking about the heroes of Heroclix.
How do I feel about
Beetlejuice?
I don't like it. I think it's oppressive to the game. Some people, you'll hear people say, oh, it's not that big of a deal. You can handle it. You can do this. You can do that. I just don't like it. It's oppressive. Just like Chair Panther. I think he was very oppressive as well. But it was good if Beetlejuice was on the sideline. You didn't got to worry about Beetlejuice coming in. But now that some people have main boarded him, he's a little bit difficult to handle. But is he impossible? No. Is he going to win you every game? No. But it's something that you've got to think about. But meta, don't do meta, so I'm good.
If you're building with Beetlejuice, then you're ready for Beetlejuice. If you're not building with Beetlejuice, well, get ready for Beetlejuice. But
Now, I have been very vocal since the revealing of the Prime Sinestro from Lightning Legacy. I am not a fan of that piece.
Okay. I haven't actually seen him. Brett mentioned him yesterday, but I haven't seen him.
Oh, he's gross. 50 points. Nobody can positively modify their figures. So, range combat expert, close combat expert, no positive perplex.
Energy, shield deflection, combat reflexes, the whole 9 yards.
yeah.
Okay.
And that's map wide, both teams.
See, I don't mind it both teams. If it's just my team that's affected, then I got issues. But map wide is fine. We can play stats on stats.
I'm not a fan. I don't like it. I'm going on record.
Makes Colosseum better.
You can still negatively modify those, so there's going to be a lot of perplex
Colosseum.
down.
Perplex down, yeah.
Let's see here. What is a figure that you are seeking right now?
Right now, probably Chase Doom from the most recent Chase Doom,
Collector's Trove.
Clutch Trove. Yeah.
I'm seeing him get a lot of traction, and I'm not understanding why. Like if you use a oh my gosh, the one shot card, then you can attack through your pogs that you've made. Okay, Ultron did that.
Yeah. Well, to me, Brett played him yesterday, and just being able to mastermind off of them within 4, that's not too bad. But the collector in me, the completionist in me, wants that. I had him, but a buddy of mine Jacob come in from, he's over in Arizona, I think, military Air Force base over there, and his favorite character is Doom. So I traded him. When he came into town, he got a Chase Juggernaut from that set, and I told him I would trade him the Doom, and now I'm down to Doom. So I got to find one somewhere.
See, I feel like that's what is most like. I know that Doom has been used very efficiently by Emilio Gutierrez and a few other people, but I feel like if it was any other character, that piece would not be as popular. But it's just because Doom is one of the most popular figures in Marvel, so it's just going to be popular no matter what.
Correct. I would agree with that, but I haven't really paid that close attention to him to know what he does on the field other than what I saw Brett use yesterday. And with everybody only having one character on the field, because that's what it was. You had 3 300-point teams, and once your first one got killed, you brought in one of the other 2. So it's like a battle royale 1v1s across the board.
Yeah.
And he held his own. He wasn't too bad, especially when you either attack the Doom bots to get rid of them, but he popped one out very next turn, or you hit Doom and he just masterminds it all. So we ended up
Targets.
And that's, I think, Bill ended up he had Thawne out and ended up triple targeting him and didn't take Doom out, but knocked him down pretty well.
All it takes.
I made the argument back in when Marvel Next Phase came out, and everybody was like, "Oh, this set sucks." I'm like, if you just look at the powers and the dials and forget about the characters are based on, it's not a bad set. But because Next Phase overall was kind of meh, a lot of people didn't care for it.
Well, but is that because there's a lot of negativity around Kevin?
I think there was a lot of negativity around Kevin because he wasn't in the boosters.
Correct. The only way you got him was in the chase boosters. So again, was a lot of the negativity about that set because of Kevin?
I really don't feel like Kevin was the issue. I think it really was the character. It's like the Obamastay gimmick. I think that was really cool, and nobody liked it. I think if that had been any other character, it would have been fine.
You've said it in our private chats that if it's over 75 points and it doesn't stop the game from doing something, then it's not. People don't look at it. So
yeah, because most people want to play the meta, do what Scott Crampton says to do, and that's just there's more to the game than just the meta.
I agree.
That's why we have this podcast.
That's right.
Yeah. There's 2 players here in TBS that's all they want. I should say all they want to do. That's their key thing is I want to win by any means necessary within the rules. I'm not talking about cheating and stuff like that. I'm talking about within the rules. And they'll play any meta they can. I have one player that's all he collects is the meta. The other one will collect a few pieces here and there, but for the most part, his pieces are meta. So trying to figure out things for all of us to play where we all somewhat enjoy it
Team swap.
is difficult. But
swap teams.
What's that?
They'll stop collecting and building that way if you're playing swap teams a lot.
Gotcha. I have one player that will not use somebody else's characters and won't let them use them because if you break them, how are you going to replace them? So
if you're bringing commons and uncommons, it's fine. Who doesn't have a ton of them?
True.
Give me some damage control pieces. I'll send you some.
Gotcha. But just like I said, running it over here at TBS, a lot of great players. It's just difficult to come up with different builds because this one's not happy because of that. This one's not happy because of that. But it's like just show up and throw some dice. Let's have fun. Right. And that's to me the ultimate thing is to have fun.
I concur 1000%.
Like, I don't think we've had any, probably in the last 2 months, I don't think we've had any, 1v1 tournaments. They've all been either assassin, where we put names in a cup, each person draws a name, the only person that you can attack is that
I love
character.
that. I love that.
It's fun. It is a blast. The other one, we put two of the prison maps together, and you have one through, or ace through king, diamonds, hearts, clubs, spades, and you pull a card. You place one of your characters in that cell, and you go out and try to take each other out. But your team is not always together;
Yeah.
they're spread out, and that's been a pretty interesting way to play as well.
So you say you never have heard of Talkn Clix before. Do you follow any other podcasts?
I do not. I do not.
Good
Only
deal.
because I don't like the debate on pros and cons versus, is this character good, is this character not good, and most of the podcasts only talk about meta. And I'm not a meta player, so I'm not really interested in that. John went to Birmingham, I think, this past Saturday, and they had 24 people show up, and he enjoyed it. He just wanted practice for Worlds. But it didn't seem like he had much to say about the tournament itself. But I don't know. I mean, I wasn't very interested because I'm not a meta player. I just wanted to know what the team that won was, just so I can get an idea of what's out there. But I don't really play meta, so I don't want to listen to a bunch of people talking about meta and meta only.
So
Right.
there's a podcast, friend of the show, Shay. He has his own little podcast that he puts out, and he talks just about. He does a 20-minute episode basically, and it's about a team that he thinks is fun and cool to build. He goes through his thought process on building it, and then he's done with the show. So
Okay.
It's a really fun listen. Like, he just literally talks to himself about how he built a team. He'll talk about the inspiration for the team, why he does or doesn't grab this equipment or that equipment, and it's short, it's to the point, and it's actually pretty entertaining to listen to.
yeah, he does toss some meta pieces in there because that's just the way that everyone's building. Like, if you have a Weasel Pog, would you build with it?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, it's 10 points of just good.
good.
And
Yes.
yeah, it's just good. So I mean, he's got a Weasel Pog on like almost all his teams, or copycat Pog on almost all his teams, because it's just a
I'd say
good team.
Look at Copycat. Copycat's a great little paw.
Yes, but it's not all about the meta with his stuff. So good job, Shay, and Heroclix Borderland. So shout out to him.
Okay. That's Portland. Okay.
So how long, or how did you meet your wife, and how long have you been married?
Met my wife. We worked at Kmart here in town, in Niceville.
Wow, that's old.
Kmart, yeah.
Blue Light Special.
She moved back here with her parents. I think it was like 2019, 2020. We met then, started dating, got married in 2011, and here we are.
Congratulations, sir.
So you met 2009, not 2019.
11.
Love it.
You're saying she came back in 2009.
Oh, okay. I misheard. Sorry.
Yeah. So, 1999. 19. So,
So you married in 2011?
yes. 2001. I'm sorry.
Same here.
11, 17, 2001. My dates are way off. 2001 is when we got married. So we've been married for 24 years. Going to be 25 November 17.
Almost as long as Heroclix.
Yep. We were together 4 years prior to that, dating wise, moved in together, and then finally got married. I've been happy ever since, minus the amount of money that I spend on Heroclix for gaming in general.
Well, it's very rare in today's world to see a marriage last that long. A friend of mine just celebrated 22 years, and I asked him, what's the secret to your longevity? And his wife responded, well, I'm a divorce attorney, so...
There you go. There you go.
What's your secret?
Love in general, understanding, I guess. Back in 2009, 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025, 2026, 2027, 2028, 2029, 2030, 2031, 2032, 2033, 2034, 2035, 2036, 2037, 2038, 2039, 2040, 2041, 2042, 2043, 2044, 2045, 2046, 2047, 2048, 2049, 2050, 2051, 2052, 2053, 2054, 2055, 2056, 2057, 2058, 2059, 2060, 2061, 2062, 2063, 2064, 2065, 2066, 2067, 2068, 2069, 2070, 2071, 2072, 2073, 2074, 2075, 2076, 2077, 2078, 2079, 2080, 2081, 2082, 2083, 2084, 2085, 2086, 2087, 2088, 2089, 2090, 2091, 2092, 2093, 2094, 2095, 2096, 2097, 2098, 2099, 2000, 2001, 2002, 2003, 99, 2000. I worked at a small town called Crestview. Had a 6-day-old baby that I could not revive CPR. Tore me up. Got out of law enforcement for 2 years, and she stood by me and got me through it. And that's when I knew right then I'm not going to find anybody else better. I mean,
Nope.
she's great. Uh, Knows how to calm me down, stuff like that. So my career field is just stressful in and of itself, and she's just been my rock. Period. So
That's awesome.
didn't mean to bring down the show, but
No. We sometimes we get into some deep stuff. People
Yeah.
just open up and be like, "Hey, this is what's going on, or this is what's happening, or this is who I am." So,
Yep.
I mean, we love it.
why she stuck around, I have no idea.
That incredible, good-looking young man that I just called
Yeah.
you, and she was confused.
He was confused about, yes.
Scott, do you have any other general questions before we move on?
No, I think we're ready to hit to the questionnaire, the rapid fire.
All right, Kevin. Since you're not familiar with the show, we have what's called the Clix questionnaire.
Right.
I dove into the AI. I talked to the Kevin figure from the She-Hulk show. And while the community has gotten to know you over your very long career in Heroclix, they've listened to you talk on our show, but they don't really know you, sir, like inside and out, like your wife does. I've got this perfectly generated questionnaire to get inside your head. Are you brave enough to answer these questions?
Okay, go ahead.
Pineapple on pizza.
Pizza.
No, pineapple on pizza. Good or
Pineapple,
bad?
yes. I didn't hear the pineapple part. I thought, okay, pineapple on pizza, yes. She hates it. I love it.
All right.
Have you ever been, or would you ever be, a minion of Gru?
No.
What was
Too
your
big to
first
be
concert?
Chris Daughtry.
Coffee or tea?
Tea. Sweet tea, hands down. Coming this out.
I kind of know the answer already, but one superhero you wish were real. Not a team, just one hero.
Colossus.
Colossus, yeah.
Is water wet?
Yes.
If you were to build a 300 modern team right now, what is the first piece you're reaching for?
Probably copycat.
Top 5 powers you must have on every build, no matter what.
Flex, outwit, TK, probability control, and leadership.
Do you plan on attending Red, White, and Clix this November?
If I can get the time off and the wife okays it, 50-50.
All right. Love to see you here.
Now that I thought about it. So, yeah, I mean, see if like Brett or somebody can go, Will can go, one of the fellas.
Sounds good.
Love it.
I do have a discounted rate at a local hotel, so make sure you check that out.
Would you like to talk about your worst first date? Or is that going to be a pass?
Really, the only person I've ever dated longevity is my wife. So, first date was great, in my opinion.
There you
Excellent.
go. I don't want to get you in trouble, but can you talk about your childhood celebrity crush?
Meg Ryan.
Meg Ryan.
Nice.
Okay. Classy.
Yes.
Classy.
Yes.
So the Joker has captured Wes and I, and you can only save one of us. Who would you save?
I have no idea because I really don't know either one of you until now. So, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I flip a coin and or roll 2d6 and odds and even and go from there.
All right. You can have a factory set of any set you want. Which one is it?
I mean, it'd have to be a DC set, but if it's a factory set of any one that I want, which includes all the LEs, it'd probably be Infinity Challenge again as a factory set with all of them together, if it includes the LEs.
Sealed factory set? Yes. Awesome.
Yes.
All right, this next question is going to be kind of hard. I want you to describe the rest of your life using 5 words.
Love, peace, God, Cindy, Longevity.
There you go.
That's
Perfect.
All right. So you're not married for this question. We are going on a group date with the Gotham girls. You get to decide which one of us is going out with which person. You got Harley Quinn, Poison Ivy, Batgirl, Catwoman, Renee Montoya, and Zatanna. Between you, Scott, and I.
Scott, Poison Ivy. Myself, Batgirl, and Harley Quinn.
You're getting
The
Harley
other
Quinn
two
with.
just got the grabs.
Didn't you get Poison Ivy last time, Scott?
I got Poison Ivy and Harley Quinn last time.
Oh, double tap. All right.
We're getting a little trend going here. Do you have a favorite season? I mean, I know you live in Florida, so you have summer, 3 days of spring, maybe a day or so of winter, and then more summer.
Well, winter, hands down, just because it's cooler than the summer. So winter, in my opinion, hands down.
You're going to play in a World Championship team sealed event. Who are your two other players?
He's running it back, man. What do you expect?
Yep, I'm about to say, Noah and Logan.
All right. Who played the best Batman / Bruce Wayne?
Michael Keaton.
Easy. All right. You're going to hang out with a member of the original A-Team squad. Who are you hanging out with?
Mr. T.
All right.
B.A. Baracus, hands down.
What is your biggest Heroclix superstition?
I've gotten away from it, but I always play with the dice. If I don't play with the dice and end up on double sixes when I'm fixing a roll, I know I'm going to miss. So in the game against Spencer, all you hear is the dice hitting the table, rotating over and over and over again. And Brett ended up having to hit me in the arm saying, "Hey, leave your dice alone." And I'm like, "Oh, it was just so loud."
I was at an event with Daniel Powell last year, and he was setting up the camera to live stream a game, and the camera kept connecting to somebody's what do you call it, the earphone pod case.
The earbuds.
And somebody was standing near the camera and was just flicking the lid open and close in their pocket. Then he realized they were doing it. And he's like, "What is going on?"
Nice.
All right, so you got a brick sitting in front of you. This is taking off the superstition question.
Okay.
Do you have a pattern of how you open the brick, or is it just random loosey-goosey?
10 boosters, front left, back left, next front, next back, next front, next back.
Yep, that's me too.
So from left to right, back and forth. Zigzag, front to back, front to back, front to back, all the way across.
There you go.
So my wife opens with me, so I don't open any boosters. I'll make the tape off, and then off she goes. Something we do on about 95% of our shows, we have a question. Wes is going to be thinking of this number. It is a 3-digit number, and the second digit is equal to or greater than the first digit. What number is Wes thinking of?
Say that one more time. 3-digit number.
The second digit is greater than or equal to the first digit.
232.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're ever going to get this number, Wes.
All right. Well, that has been the Clix questionnaire. The whole Clix community,
bad.
all 102 subscribers, know you inside and out. How does it feel?
Oh, we're at 102?
Good. I mean, I do want to back up. I don't know if y'all know Zane or not. He's from up north somewhere. Another enjoyable Clix game was we played on at H4H 3 years ago, and we were there on Wednesday night. We played where they hand out just a bunch of random booster clicks, whatnot, and one of them was Lord of the Rings. And I played against him, and my color blindness kicked in. I'm putting figures in blocking, and
Not starting.
exactly. So that was another really, really memorable game. Just Zane in general is a really, really good guy. So
Cool. Something I forgot to ask earlier. Since you are a avid collector, what is your thinking as far as storing? Do you store by set, by figure?
By set. All my sets are together. There's a blue toolboxes at Walmart. I've got probably 15 of those boxes. One set's on the left side, one set's on the right side, and there's blue trays that come inside the uh, toolboxes, and that's where the cards go.
So a legacy piece comes out. Do you put the legacy piece in the new modern set or keep it with the old set?
Um, I remove it from the old set, and put it in with the new set. If I have the legacy card.
Okay.
As do I.
Yeah.
As every sane person should.
Yes.
Well, you survived Talking Clix and the Clix questionnaire. Scott, I want to congratulate you, sir. We now have 102 subscribers.
Woo!
Yay!
Nice.
So we'll be doing a giveaway when the Lantern Legacy set drops. I picked up a Cookie Quartet. Was it Iconics? Was it?
I don't know. It's not an Iconics. It's just a 400.
Yeah.
It's just a 400, yeah.
I picked
I
up
don't
Cookie
know if it's an
Quartet,
iconic
so
section or not.
I'll be giving that away when we do the live giveaway. So
Nice.
all 102
Along with
subscribers,
a
keep
Spirit of
watching.
Vengeance. I'll be giving away a Spirit of Vengeance legacy card and figure.
Awesome,
Nice.
awesome.
Legacy card, that's one that I don't have yet. So
Like and subscribe to us, and then when we
Yes.
do our live, make a comment.
there we go. I will do that.
Well, gentlemen, this has been Talking Clicks. It's been a delight to get to know you, Kevin. Scott, it's always laughs talking to you. You're a fantastic dude. Do you guys have any final thoughts before we sign off for the night?
No, thank you all very much for having me on. I greatly appreciate it.
No, thank you for coming on. Thank you for having Brett try and duck me because I asked him, and he's like, "No, talk to Kevin. Kevin's cool."
Yeah, he told me that. He was like, "Hey, do you want to do?" I was like, "Yeah, sure, I'll do it. Why not?" You know, and I glad I did it because I had fun.
I'm glad you did it as well.
Oh, I want to do a shout out for our sponsor, John Hoffner from Clix Creator. The poor guy has been printing nonstop for Red, White, and Clix. He's been printing 800 action tokens, and then like 1,000 barriers and maps and cases and DT bases. He sent me a picture of just a pile of action tokens the other day. He's like, okay, I think I kind of regret doing this now. But he is a 3D printer, prints anything you can think of, and he does it cheaper than anybody else. He'll even do plastic for plastic. You give him a chase, we'll give you whatever you need printed. So give him a shout out.
So
that's
you
my
don't
shout.
normally run a sweatshop unless you're working in the 3D printing area. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mr. Hoffner will.
I've definitely put John through the paces, but he said he was buying another printer just because of the maps I'm printing. I'm like, dude, don't buy a printer just to print
just
some
for that.
maps.
Yeah.
And he's like, shh, no, that's the excuse I'm giving my wife. I'm buying it anyway.
But he's throwing you under the bus so he can get it.
So he's
it's
actually
amazing how that
printing
works.
the maps on neoprene. So we're not just getting paper maps, we're getting neoprene maps for the event. So that's going to be
Nice.
exciting.
And I love the neoprene maps, but once you carry like 5 of them, you're starting to pack on some weight. So
Wait.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I told him. I was like, let's get some paper and neoprene so there's a nice balance because not everybody wants the big, heavy neoprenes, but it's pretty cool to have them. I like playing on when I can.
now I want to see somebody do a double-sided neoprene map.
It is actually doable because it's basically like the iron-on
Bless you.
patches or whatever.
Bless you.
Yeah.
You just
They said
have
bless
the
you as well.
mat and you put the map on top and you iron it on, basically, from what I understand. So it's probably doable.
Probably. It would save a lot of space when carrying these
Carry
neoprene
that.
maps.
That for sure.
A lot of weight.
Well, it's been awesome talking to you guys. Great to meet you, Kevin. Scott, what's your final card thought?
The Japanese have developed a smaller, more effective version of bathing naked in a Moon Knight groove.
Nice.
Oh, that's awesome. All right, gentlemen. Well, I hope to see you at Red, White, and Clix. It's going to be awesome. Scott, thanks for all you do on this channel. And for everybody out there in Heroclix land, as always,
Keep on Clixing.
Have a good night.
Good night.
See y'all.
Hey, you don't gotta go.
That does it! Oh! 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 Canada! That's not good.
Wade, please.
Cockshot!
Oh, your poor wife. You really should stop.
Oh, the dinosaurs feared the T-Rex. Oh! I promise this gets worse for you, big boy!
This is embarrassing.
Kevin's out there